Good afternoon, and I trust that each of you is having an enjoyable day and a blessed day today. I enjoyed the opportunity of ministering in LifeWise with the fifth graders this afternoon, and that was a real blessing. We talked about Daniel in the lion's den, and what a great story that is. But this afternoon, I'd like to share a thought from Psalm 86, verse 1. I was reading through Psalm 86 before I went to bed, and I was just struck by verse 1 where it says, "Incline your ear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy." And I was looking at that verse and I was thinking, wait a minute, David is the one who wrote this psalm, and he was a king. He wouldn't have any poverty speaking financially. He was a leader. And yet he could say to God, I am poor and needy. And I was starting to think, in what way am I poor and needy? In what way do I have needs before God? And I realized that all through Scripture, the Lord wants to work in our hearts when we see ourselves being poor and needy. Remember, it says in the Sermon on the Mount, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And it says, "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up." And I started to realize that there are many areas in my life where I am poor and needy. You know, when a person is poor, it's basically saying, I don't have enough of something. In the case of finances, I don't have enough money, and I am needy. I need help with my financial situation. Well, in our spiritual lives, in our walk with God, we need to realize that we are poor in certain areas, and we have needs. And I think this is common for all of us. Like, for instance, I was thinking, you know, I'm poor in the area of wisdom. Sometimes I make foolish decisions. And so as a person that's foolish in that area, I'm in need of what? Wisdom. I also realize at times I am poor and I'm anxious. What am I in need of? I'm in need of peace. Sometimes I realize I am weak emotionally, spiritually. And because I am poor and needy, I need God's strength. And I thought about, you know, what about love? So often we are needy in the area of love. We're poor, and we need God's love to share that love with other people. Also, sometimes we're filled with sorrow and sadness, and we have needs. We're poor and needy, and we need joy. Maybe we're bitter at people. And we are poor and needy, and we need mercy to share that mercy with others. Or we become very impatient, and we are in need of patience. It's really important for us to look at our lives and see how much in need we are of the Lord's help. And that's exactly what David's saying here. He says, "Incline your ear, O Lord, and answer me. Listen to me. I am poor and needy. I need your love. I need your joy. I need your peace. I need your wisdom. I need your strength. I need your patience. I need your guidance." And I could go on and on. Don't be afraid of going before God and saying, "Look, God, I am poor and I am needy. Please listen to me and come and give me help. Help me in my time of need." And so this passage was just so meaningful to me because so often I don't take time to look at the fact that I am poor and needy. And I'm not the only person. All of us in certain areas in life are poor and needy. And so think about your life. Are you more in need of God's peace today? Then go to him with it. Maybe you are in need of his joy. Go seek him for that. Be open with God. I am poor and needy. I don't know how to handle a situation. I need your wisdom. Oh, I'm feeling so weak. I just can't handle what's going on. I need your strength. And so this psalm is a great psalm. You could read the whole psalm, and there's so much in it. But I would encourage you, as it was so helpful to me, is to realize that whenever we can go before God, He knows our hearts. He knows where we have our needs. He knows where we are poor. And He says He will take care of us. That's what He said to Paul. When you are weak, I'll give you my strength. My grace is sufficient for you. And so let me just close with this verse again. Incline your ear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. If we didn't see our poverty and our need, we wouldn't go to God. And I think that's a problem with many of our prayer lives, is that we don't see our need, so we don't go to God. But today, just think, am I truly poor and needy? And if David could say that, I'm sure that you and I can say the same thing. May God bless your life today, tomorrow, and the next day.